Welcome, beloved, to Acting My Script podcast. I'm your host, Israel Akpovoke. Today, we are continuing in our series, Walking in the Script of God. And we are in episode 27, which is titled, Qualifications for Walking in the Script of God for Your Life. In other words, characteristics of a true believer. Remember, our last episode we asked a question and we answered the question. Are you a believer in the script of God for your life? And we talked about the consequences of you not being a believer. Let me ask you a question that might shake you a bit. If God is directing your steps, are you qualified to follow? You see, everyone wants God to order their steps, but not everyone has the qualities to walk in the script. Some want the promise, but not the process. Some want the prophecy, but not the posture. Today we will talk about the qualities that make you a believer in the plan of God for your life. Not just in theory, but in action. You may love God, but do you live like you trust His script? A believer is sensitive to God's invitation. That's number one. We see in Exodus chapter 3 verse 1 to 3, Moses saw the burning bush and he turned aside. He didn't walk away. Most people see burning bushes every day, but very few turn aside and pay attention. They walk away every day. And as the burning bushes are being shown to them by God, opportunities are coming. They come in form of opportunities, but they walk away. Many people feel nudges. Start that business. Apply for that course. Reach out to that person. Leave that habit. But because they are distracted, they miss divine invitations. Maybe they are waiting for a loud bell to be rang for them. It doesn't work like that. You must be conscious of the prompting of God. Talking about distraction, but that's the reason that's given, because they are distracted. I would like to give a few definitions of distractions. The other day I was doing a research on distraction and I was really shocked at what I found. I'll give you a little of it today. Distraction is anything that pulls your attention away from God's purpose, your assignment, or your responsibilities. That's the definition. Anything that pulls you away from God's purpose. If God is giving you a big project that will change lives, first of all, it change your life, as it were, and then it will have a multiplier effect on other people's lives. But if you don't do it, you have blocked other people's opportunities. Because God is not just giving you that project for yourself and your family alone. It's for humanity. It's like giving you as a trust. Spiritually, distraction is a weapon the enemy uses to break focus, delay destiny, reduce productivity, and destroy opportunities. It diverts purpose delays destiny, weakens concentration, and opens the door to error, missed opportunities, and loss. You see distraction? Many careers collapse because of misplaced priorities. Distraction. Inconsistent work habits, lack of concentration, or emotional and spiritual instability. Distraction weakens excellence and opens door for demotion or termination. So I beg you in the name of God, watch out for red flags when you are focused on your project. It might just be distraction at work this time. Let's continue with our topic today. We have a great man, Jeff Bezos, who was walking comfortably on Wall Street when he felt a strange inner pull to explore the internet business world. He said it was the riskiest thing, but something kept calling me. He turned aside. And what happened? What was the result? An Amazon happened. If he had ignored it, he would remain a worker for life for somebody. But he became a business guru. What burning bush has God shown you lately that you ignored because it wasn't convenient? Your sensitivity is the difference between a divine encounter and a missed destiny. Let's look at a second example. Believers stay laser focused on their goals. That's number 2 characteristics. The book of 1 Samuel chapter 17, you will see it in 26, 28, and 30. David's brothers tried to distract him. David said nothing. He just turned away and kept asking the right questions. They were trying to distract the young man, oppressing him with their age. That's distraction. Distraction will always come wrapped in people, in criticism, in fear, opinions, emotions, unexpected crises. But believers with destiny in view behave like fighters, not like victims. You must fight for your destiny, my friend. Don't give in to funny, biased distractions. They come like devils in sheep clothing. Serena Williams dealt with racism, injury, criticism, and the media calling her too muscular. She never fought those battles. She stayed focused on the court. Her focus built her legacy. Who is Eliab in your life? The person distracting you from Goliath. Eliab, by the way, was the elder brother of David. What distraction do you need to stop explaining and start ignoring? Focus is not the absence of distractions. It is the decision to ignore them. Third point on the characteristics is believers possess the fear of God. Genesis 39, 8-9, the life of Joseph. Joseph didn't fear Potiphar. He feared misaligning with God's plan. What are some of the practical meaning of the fear of God? It is not being scared of God, my friend. is being scared of life without him. Let that be your issue. Some people will give an excuse and say, are you telling me I should be afraid of God? It's not fear. You are not scared of God. When you have the fear of God, you are not scared of God, but you are being scared of the repercussion of what you will do that may make you lose God. Let's have some deep reflection here. Please ponder with me on Joseph's life. Joseph knew, if I sleep with this woman, I lose my future, not just my purity. He say it's 2 minutes enjoyment, but that will take away the whole of your destiny for life. Billy Graham famously lived by the Modesto Manifesto. He said, never alone with a woman, not his wife. That was his policy. Never take credit for God's work. Never be careless with money. Never compromise integrity. That fear of God protected him for 55 plus years of global ministry. So when you say the man had integrity, he worked for it. He put in all the necessary protection against the enemy, using it to disgrace him. What opportunity are you tempted to take that could derail the script God wrote for you? When you truly fear God, you stop negotiating with sin. Number 4, a believer has a servant's heart. Matthew 20:25-28, Jesus said, if you want to be great, serve. Believers don't choose platform. They chase impact. They don't look for titles. They look for towels. Mother Teresa never chased fame. She chased souls. Her service made her globally influential without any effort to be known. Where are you serving? Who benefits from your calling? If your gift isn't serving someone, it's only entertaining you, my friend. Number 5, believers are amenable to God's instruction. Jeremiah 18:3-4. The clay does not argue with the potter. Abba, how can you argue with the potter? The man who made you. Amenability means you bend, you yield, you adjust, you let God reshape your plans, you trust his redirection, even when it hurts. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson wanted to be a pro footballer. He was caught, rejected, unemployed. God reshaped him into one of the highest earning global actors. He later said, sometimes the dream you hold for is not the dream God wrote for you. Are you clay or are you a brick? When God redirects you, do you bend or break? Unbelievers fight God's guidance. Believers follow it. I want to let you know some of on this. A believer is fearless. They walk by faith, not by fear. They are resilient. They bounce back after every trial. They are determined. They push even when the chapter is dark. They are focused. They stay on script, no matter who disagrees or misunderstands them. Number 6, the rewards of having these qualities. When you walk with these characteristics, what happens to you? God can trust you with assignments. Doors open naturally. You discern opportunities quicker. You will not ignore them. When you follow God, you will not trust in man. And the Bible says in Jeremiah 17:5, it says if you trust in man, you are cursed. But if you follow God, you are blessed. That is why you will discern opportunities quicker. You will not walk away and ignore an opportunity, because God will say, this is it, and you will understand God and you will listen. You avoid destiny-damaging mistakes. You walk in confidence and clarity. I'd like to ask some questions as we prepare to close this. Which believer quality do you lack right now? What is God nudging you to turn aside and see? What distraction must you ignore this week? Which area of your life needs bending to the potter's hands? Every morning declare, Lord, shape me, guide me, mold me. I will walk in your script. I would like you to share this to other people. Make your comments. Like the page on my Instagram, TikTok, and of course the YouTube, where you see the main video. In episode 28, till we meet again, do not forget, your life is as a script. Your role is to walk it boldly, faithfully, fearlessly. God bless you.